What is up, everybody? Welcome to Surviving Rocklahoma. I am your host with the locks that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma and a voice for the local music community for over 10 years now. Once again, I am Adam Richmond, and I am so glad to have everybody with me this Monday night. I see some folks already in the comments. Look at you folks already filing in, and I didn't even have to tell you all what we've got going on tonight. And folks, this is a live stream that you are going to want to tell your friends about, because I've got some prizes to give away tonight as well. So I'm going to tell you all about them here just in a second. But first, let's go ahead and take care of our sponsors. First up, I want to give a shout out to DEB Concerts, who will be rocking the DEB concert stage inside of the Roadhouse at Rocklahoma 2025, as he has for many years now. Look at this lineup for Rocklahoma. We got Five Finger Death Punch again, Marilyn Manson, Alice Cooper, The Darkness, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, Knocked Loose, Shinedown, 311. That's my jam that I'm so excited for. I see some bands that I believe will be on Doug's stage, such as Fist of Rage, Dime Store Riot, Paralandra, Color of Chaos. I'm seeing a Snakebite Whiskey is on there as well. Can't wait to see those guys. Thank you so much, Doug, for everything you do at Rocklahoma and for your local music community. Also, I want to give a shout out to At Your Service Rentals, the official purveyors of the poo shacks that take care of all of our shit at those couple of festivals known as Rocklahoma and Born and Raised. If you would like your own portable restroom for your campsite, I don't know of any other festival where you can do this except at Rocklahoma, and At Your Service Rentals will get you taken care of. They've even got swimming pools to help you beat the heat. So you can, don't be like that guy walking around in the dark looking for a place to go. Number two, what are you doing over there?
Dinner was full.
Yeah, I didn't call At Your Service Rentals. Also, we want to give a lot of love to photography by Angel Lee. Speaking of Rocklahoma, she has been covering Rocklahoma for us going on 4 years now, as well as other festivals too, including Rock the Equinox, Rock the River, and now Terps and Chains Festival. It was such a blast this week. I can't wait to tell all of you all about it. Make sure you check her out on Facebook, Photography by Angel Lee. Also want to give a shout out to Rockovet, the 501 charity nonprofit organization that just believes that music is medicine, and that is their mission statement, to get that medicine to our veteran and Blue Star, Gold Star families, first responders, the folks that go above and beyond to help keep us safe and to protect us. We at Surviving Rocklahoma are so glad to partner with Rockovet to help take care of our veterans. And speaking of, they've got a benefit coming up this weekend to continue raising the funds to keep spreading the fun, and I'm going to tell you about it here in a bit. Also want to give a shout out to the Rocklahoma bitches, the girls who keep the party going in the music community, as well as those Rocklahoma and Born and Raised parties and events. Not only the Redneck Bitches, aka the Rocklahoma Bitches, aka the Redneck Bitches, will also be joining us at Born and Raised, and they have been proud to donate guitars for the last several years to the Rocklahoma and Born and Raised scavenger hunts. I can't wait to see what artists we get signing those guitars for a giveaway. Also, we want to give a busload of, excuse me, got distracted in the chat there. We also want to thank The folks who bring a busload of debauchery, the big old bus. You can find them at Rocklahoma, having a whole host of events going on all weekend long. I believe they're going to be at Rock the Equinox as well. So there's going to be some super cool things going with the big old bus. Now, remember, if you want to know what's going on at the Rocklahoma Music Festival community in the campgrounds, well, we host the campgrounds map on our website, survivingrocklahoma.com, and you can find all of those events, including the big old bus, on that directory. Also, we want to give a shout out to Metalcore Clothing, who has been providing us with threads to help feed your swag addiction. This is one of the limited editions. This is one they did for me last year at that wonderful benefit that was thrown for us. And we've also got our official tribal logo shirt, and we are going to have another one this year, and I can't wait for you guys to see the design that we're going to be putting out this year from Metalcore Clothings. And I'm just so excited to show you guys. All right, but before we go any farther, I want to we like to crack open the show by cracking open a cold one, and I get all of my cold beverages from the folks who sell the suds to keep me sauce. I get them from the Liquor Daddy of Pryor, Oklahoma. Pryor Liquor, Wines and Spirits, the best place to get your refreshments. If they don't have it, they can get it. And if you're going to be stocking up for Rocklahoma, this is your one-stop shop for the beverage that'll make you drop. So I tell you what, folks, tell me, what are you all enjoying? Let me know in the comments. I've got my good old tried and true Yellow Belly. All right, everybody. On behalf of Pryor Liquors, Wines and Spirits, cheers, everybody. That was the flavor that got me through all weekend, which, speaking of, we had an amazing weekend this weekend, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Let me check in with the comments first. You guys are blowing them up. Holy crap. 1 second. All righty. I see the Grinch is in comments. Christian, what's up? Alan Ussery. Brandy of Black Pearl in there. What is up? Nicole. Lancy, so ready for the Rockovet show this weekend? Me too, girl. Billy Taylor, what's up, buddy? Hey, Randy. Heath is in the comments. Brandy and I have tickets available for the show Saturday. If you don't, or if you want to save a few dollars in fees, holler at Heath and Brandy. They can get you tickets to the Rockovet Benefit this weekend for a little bit cheaper than what you pay online. Somebody is getting away with my clothes at the See, this man, Christian, will just give you the shirt off his back, literally. My neighbor Tony's in the comments. John Wakate, what is up? I need a ticket. Heath Wadsworth. Yes, see, the tickets are already going. I see Darren in there. He says, yeah, that map. We need submissions. SurvivingRocklahoma.com. Click on the Rocklahoma Survival Guide if you are going to Rocklahoma this year and you would like your camp party, your campsite, or an event, or you got something going on at Rocklahoma and you would like to be listed on that map, SurvivingRocklahoma.com. Click on the Survival Guide and they'll have a spot where you can submit your camp to be on that map. And the first draft is live. The first draft is live. We will update it periodically from time to time. So go ahead and keep getting your submissions in. And if something's not in there right, just submit it again and let us know that there's a correction and we'll get it fixed for you. Unintentionally give you his clothing. True story. That happens. So with that being said, speaking of finding Christian's clothes popping up randomly. Terps and Chains was a fun event this weekend, guys. And, I had never been to a Terp float. I've worked with the folks that organize the Terps and Chains event that we attended this past weekend. Josh Berner had sponsored a past podcast that I've done. So I've known him for quite a while. He's a local here to Tahlequah, and he had been doing the Terp floats for quite a while, as well as had a respected career in the cannabis industry. So he put on this amazing event and in Tulsa at Post Oak Lodge. Now, I've never been to anything like this, folks. Now, it was a festival that we know and love. We show up, we find us a camping spot near our friends, we start partying and hanging out. But the festival itself was something that was truly unique. Inside, we had plenty of vendors set up. They had some great music, which was a collection of different types and genres and artists. But they've also had disc golf, and our own Rockovet had a team going through the disc golf course. And this was Friday and Saturday, and I was so happy to attend. And our own Rebel Angel of Photography by Angel Lee was alongside of us and taking images, and we have already got some glimpses of her coverage from that festival. And there we are at the top of the course with the Tulsa skyline in the back. You can see myself, Heath, Jason, Christy, lead singer Rob, Brandy, Christian, and Arrow. It was so fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much to Angel for snapping that picture of us. That's the only bad side. I feel bad for Angel. She's always taking the pictures. She doesn't get into them for very much, but we very much appreciate your sacrifice of being in the photos in order to bring us your stunning images. Look at some of these crafts and arts. Look at some of the glassware in there. If you are one of the types to imbibe that all-natural wacky tobacco, the devil's lettuce, the cerebral cabbage, you definitely would have seen plenty of stuff there that you would have loved to have seen. I see Brent Morris there. It was so much fun with everybody. Those I loved visiting with the vendors, and these were one example of some of the fine vendors I got to visit with. They knew so much about their product. They are beyond vendors. They're enthusiasts. There was a lot of, it was an interesting crowd. It's not the crowd that we are usually running in. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not usually where we exist, but everybody was so welcoming. It was so fun. We had an absolute blast. Thank you again, Rebel Angel of Photography by Angel Lee, for getting those photos for us. Oh man, would you look at that one? I think that's the money shot right there. That is beautiful. The lights and sound was awesome. Oh, she caught me. Yes, I was on a mission that night. But we were representing Prior Liquor, Wines, and Spirits. That is so funny. I didn't see that one before. This one was funny. I love a game of chance from time to time, and these girls were fun. You could bet anything except for money, and they were funny. It was a lot of fun playing some blackjack there at the festival. They even had some DJs going and having the EDM crowd. I mean, it was a little bit of everything for everyone. It was an absolute awesome festival. Thank you again so much, Josh, for having us out. And congratulations on a successful Terps and Chains Music Festival. We can't wait to see what comes next from Terp Float Presents. Looking back here in the comments, great job at Rebel Angel. I can't wait for our session. Yes, and speaking of, I would also like to mention our newest sponsor before we move on to our first music break. We are always proud to have sponsors that we love to work with here within the music community as we support our local music scene, which is more than just supporting bands. It's also supporting fellow artists of all types that support the band. So, I mean, you've got roadies, you've got producers, you've got promoters, you've got media types who love to gab and talk. We've got all these others, all these other folks. But all of us, we also have a day job, and our own Rockin' Paulette Haas is not only a badass rock star pulling double duty, having two bands playing Rocklahoma, but she's also a respected realtor. So if you folks are looking for an affordable place to call it a pad, a place to rock away from home, if you're looking to buy, looking to sell, I tell you what, head on over to paulette.kw.com and she can get with you in your realty needs. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've got the pod that rocks now. If you're looking for a place to call, a pad to call your own, call the realtor that rocks, Paulette Haas. Once again, that is paulette.kw.com, and we are so glad to have you as a new sponsor. Thank you so much, Paulette. We are happy to work with you. Remember, folks, we will have a formal announcement with a link to her and some examples of what you guys can find out there on the website a little bit later this week. But speaking of, now, you know what? When she's not slinging properties, y'all, she's slapping the bass, and she will be slapping the bass at the Benefit this weekend with her band, Dime Store Riot. You know what? I tell you what, let's break you off a piece of that. So here is Dime Store Riot with Liar. Once again, there was our friends in Dime Store Riot. You can find them on Spotify. The playlist is in the comments. Thank you so much, Paulette, our newest sponsor, Paulette Haas, the realtor that rocks. Both her bands, Dime Store Riot and Fist of Rage, will be playing at Rocklahoma. You can catch them before then. Dime Store Riot will be playing this Saturday. And I tell you what, who would like to go? I'm going to talk about this benefit right now. And while I am talking about this benefit, I think everybody watching this show knows a veteran or two. So at this time, I would like you to use the hashtag RockMyVet and tag a veteran. RockMyVet and tag a veteran. Hashtag RockMyVet and tag a veteran. I will be giving away 2 passes to see Dime Store Riot, 9 Left Dead, and 7 Foot Monkey at the Shrine this weekend as we raise funds for Rockovet to help facilitate spreading the music that is medicine for our veterans. Now, while you guys are using that hashtag RockMyVet, and you're tagging a veteran, what this is, folks, boys and girls, Black Pearl presents a concert to benefit our vets, active duty, first responders, Blue and Star Gold families. Once again, this is going to be Dime Store Riot with special guests, 9 Left Dead. We're going to have raffles and auctions, and I'm going to be hosting the thing. So you can come hang out with me as we take care of our veteran friends and family. We are also, this is something that we are very excited. We are also going to be collecting supplies for families affected by the wildfires that ravaged northeastern Oklahoma a couple of weeks ago. And we've been looking for a way for us to help back. I'm told that some communities was just blown away with the outpouring of support. So they did have a ton of clothes donated, but some of the things that they really need in addition to those clothes are hygienic products as well as cleanup products. There is a lot of damage. So if you have like some spare rakes, shovels, anything that can be used to clean up the debris and the wreckage that was left, the catastrophic damage that was left by those wildfires that ravaged our state here recently, they will be taking collections at the benefit this weekend. I'm not sure how they're going to, who's going to be handling dispersing all of that and where it all is going to go, but they decided they did want to take in fire impact aid. So if you folks have anything you would like to donate, you can bring that to the benefit at the Rockovet Benefit this Saturday at the Shrine. So let's see what we've got. We've got some folks to give away, and it looks like Alva White. Alva White, congratulations. You have 2 passes to the benefit this weekend. Congratulations, Alva. Let Daryl know that he's going to be coming and jamming out with us at the Shrine in Tulsa. So excited. I'm so glad. Thank you so much to Rockovet for donating, for especially Sound Pearl, aka Black Pearl, for donating those tickets to the podcast for us to give away. Once again, that's the Black Pearl Presents, a concert to benefit our vets, active duty, first responders, Blue Star and Gold Star families, where we will be having raffles and auctions as we raise funds for our veterans. And this will be hosted by myself, Adam Richmond, the host with the locks that rocks. And you know what? I think it is time for us to go ahead and move on. I've been talking for a bit. I think y'all ready for some more tasty jams? You know, we got another event coming up after Rocklahoma and Born and Raised. It's a little event down in Lake John Wells, Stigler, Oklahoma. It's like a rock family reunion. Bring the kiddos out, bring the whole family, and we're all going to get together, jam out. There's going to be some great bands playing at the festival. There's going to be bouncy houses for the kids. We've got food trucks, and there's some other things going on. And it's on a freaking lake. So if you get hot, you can go jump in the water. And I know I'm going to be out there with the kayak. But let's go ahead and give you a taste of one of the bands that you're going to see at that Rock the Equinox. Number 10, one of the bands off of that lineup is Waking the Sleeper. And that was Waking the Sleeper with Faden. And you can see them at Rock the Equinox 10 in Stigler, Oklahoma, along with a whole host of local bands. Look at all of those. September 27th, folks. This is going to be September 28th and... Nope, 26th, September 26th and 27th. This is a free event. Once again, Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. Bring your cans. No glass, folks. But bring your beverages, your food, your kayaks, your family. Bring everything you need. And even if you don't feel like cooking and you just want to go buy something pre-made, they've got some delicious food trucks there as well. I can't wait to see everybody at our Rock Family Reunion in Stigler, Oklahoma. Now, the exciting part, the part I've been waiting all week. It's only Monday, but I've been waiting all month to talk about. I dropped details last week about our first ever concert, 10 Years of Mayhem at the Shrine, March 24th, May 24th, Memorial Day weekend. And you know what? We've got a flyer. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to Angel for helping me make this flyer. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to announce that we will be rocking the Shrine May 24th, Memorial Day weekend, Surviving Rocklahoma, 10 Years of Mayhem, featuring Nova, the Normandies from Rocklahoma 2022, Rocklahoma 2023 band Even in Death, Rocklahoma 2025 artist Crimson Love, who will be making the Rocklahoma debut. We will be at the Shrine. Rockovet's going to be there. Big old bus is going to be there. I want to thank Tyler for helping us put this show together. Tyler Grease of Shelter in Place. I couldn't have done this without you. Helping me organize all of these bands. Angel and all of our other sponsors who have come together, and we pulled resources to put this one together. And I am so freaking ecstatic to see the crowd. Let me make this thing a little bit bigger here for you.
Giggity.
Let's see. There we go. That is a beautiful flyer. Now, I tell you what, you like that? You like that? Is that what you like? Well, I tell you what, you can get you a shirt like that too. We're going to have some shirts on sale with that beautiful flyer featuring the podcast's mascot Mayhem. And you are definitely going to want to join us. I can't wait to see everybody there. You will be able to get your merch as well. Thank you so much to everyone who is a part of making this thing happen. Surviving Rocklahoma, 10 years of mayhem. We launched this thing in 2015. It started as a humble podcast, or not even a podcast, a Facebook page, just to help folks have a good time at Rocklahoma. But you all supported us. You've watched all of the live streams, so we launched it into a podcast. And after years of plugging away, we were granted media, and then we were named several years later as the official podcast of Rocklahoma. And as since then, we have worked with a number of other local music festivals featuring local bands, because when we're not talking about Rocklahoma, it's loud, local, and live for the rest of the year. And it's so much thanks to you folks, everybody who tunes into this show, everybody who supports us. I've long been saying all along that as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making them. And we have been joined by Angel, an amazing photographer who's traveled the country, who has taken our platform to another level. And we cannot wait to see what this show evolves into next. But the first step is to celebrate Memorial Day weekend, the weekend that we used to rock on. And not only that, I'll give a little bit of tip, a little bit of exclusive information. I'm not publicizing it. My birthday's the following week, so it's also a bit of a birthday bash. I got a couple of other my good friend Gemini's, both the Christies, the Christie and Christie Squared, the Rocklahoma bitches, and my co-hostess with the mostest of Camp Mardi Gras, Christy Gross. Their birthdays are that same weekend as well. And Angel, I believe, is also at the beginning of the month. So it's a celebration in all ways. If you're a Gemini, come out and celebrate your birthday with the rest of us. Can't wait to see everybody. The tickets will be on sale soon. Be sure you get those tickets in advance. I want you to save some money so you don't have to pay more at the door. So be watching on the Facebook page. We will give you that link to where you can get your tickets. And next week, we will be announcing the winner of the Stars Wars. Now, if you don't know what the Stars Wars is, you can see there at the bottom of the screen, you have the option to donate stars, and that's how we monetize the podcast. We play so much music that they don't really let us monetize by the views. So if you donate the stars, the top donators every episode is qualified for a drawing at the end of the month. The other way to easily qualify for all the drawings is to subscribe to the Facebook page. $4.99, cancel anytime, and put one of those perks. You get entered for all of the drawings. Next week, we will be giving away our first pair of passes to the 10 Years of Mayhem show Memorial Day weekend. So this is a month that you're going to want to donate, and you're going to want to subscribe, because we're going to have chances for you to win those tickets. Also, I have it on good authority that will be having some more Rocklahoma news for you next week. I have just scheduled a phone call with the folks who we are working with this year as part of Rocklahoma, and I should have us some news and breaking details next week that I can share, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been kind of quiet on that front, so I can't wait to see what's going to be happening this year for Rocklahoma 2025. That would just happen right before we went live. Now, with that being said, folks, before we start wrapping up the show, we got another band that I would like to play for you. As Lori is mentioning there in the comments, we had one change on the Rock the Equinox lineup. One of the bands, unfortunately, has a scheduling conflict, so they've added a new band to the lineup. This is a totally new one. I haven't had the pleasure of experiencing this band before, but I am a fan now. Ladies and gentlemen, Storage 24.
You notice your fault, right?
How's it my fault?
Y'all booking this stuff.
Jason's the manager? Who in the world books us at a protest?
I just try to book us where I can book us. Man, I'm just happy to be here. I'll play wherever. I don't care.
Hey, I ain't scared. Let's play.
We gotta play, because we booked.
They rocking the van, bro.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Somebody please tell me what the hell is going wrong. Tell me what the hell is going on now. And why do I feel like it's just begun? Like it's just begun. Sometimes this life won't let me see. It won't let me see all of the things that's got a hold on me. Now I remember when I felt so ashamed. It's like I blame myself for all of my pain. I'm tired of being the one who's always let down. I'm always let down. But no more being afraid, it's all on me now. Tell me why you always coming down on me. Why you always coming down on me? When all I can do is suck it up and breathe. But now I stand stronger, and now I control my own destiny. Sometimes this world can be a heartless place. Can be a heartless place. And the weight on your shoulders crumble every day. It crumbles down every day, come on. See people fighting for peace on land and sea. Fighting for peace on land and sea. But maybe there come a day when we can all be free. But when I turn on the news, all I see is bloodshed. All I see is bloodshed. And people fussing about the world is being misled. You know they're being misled. But all this negative talk has got me going insane. Crazy. And Lord, please forgive us, cause it's all in vain. Tell me why you always coming down on me. Why you always coming down on me? When all I can do is suck it up and breathe. But now I stand stronger, and now I control my own destiny. We'll crash your parties and hit you with chairs, and you can run and get your people. We just don't care. I'm crazy, deranged. I came to do damage. You damn right. I'm pissed off. Anger can't be managed. A psycho menace, a basket case. Get on my back, or I'ma leave you with a half a face. A nation of millions, hard and strong. I'm sick and tired of spit that you don't look at us wrong. I'm sick of your laws, I'm sick of your rules, I'm sick of all of your authority, I'm sick of your schools. You're day or your night, you're black and you're white. And when I'm mad, I get a pad, I bend it a mic. Now that's the kind of ish I just don't like. I take my boss in the back and yo, I'm picking a fight. With Source 24, we give you to the count of 3. America, why you coming down on me? You always coming down on me. Why you always coming down on me? When all I can do is suck it up and breathe. But now I stand stronger, and now I control my own destiny. I control my own destiny. Control my own destiny. Yeah, yeah.
That was Storage 24 with Anger Management. I love that tune. Those guys are awesome. I can't wait to see them this year at Rock the Equinox in Stigler, Oklahoma, September 26th and 27th. Free festival, folks, boys and girls. Now, we were talking a bit about the 10 years of Mayhem showing coming up Memorial Day weekend, and our wonderful photographer has just wanted to double check with me, and I absolutely love this idea. So this is just now breaking, folks. We want at the event, we will be selling our T-shirts. And at that event, we are going to be giving 20% of all of our sales to split amongst the bands that are playing. Thank you guys. Thank you, all of the bands that are going to be joining us. You can get your shirts leading up to the event, and at the event, we will have those details to come. But once again, that band was Storage 24. Give it up. Give it up for the studio audience. What did y'all think about them? So, with that being said, folks, it has been a long show. We have had a lot of stuff to talk about. We're supporting the local music, playing some local music, and for all of you guys who are tuning into the show, I'd just like to do like I do every week and say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us in the comments, being a part of an amazing community that supports artists who just want to play their music and perform their art, and all of the support community that helps those musicians be the rock stars that they are, the photographers, the podcasters, the promoters, the producers, the door guys, the roadies. All of you guys matter. It takes a village to put on a great show, and we've got some of the most amazing community that I've seen anywhere that I've traveled. If you would like your music featured here on the podcast, it is easy. All of you got to do is shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Include an EPK, as in email me a press kit or profile featuring a high quality recording or music video that we can feature here on the show. We would like to know a little bit about you. And if you're going to be playing in the area, include your gigs as well. We would like to know, or like to let folks know where you are playing. We've got a lot of shows coming up here in the next couple of months, and we want you to be on our community calendar. Now, it doesn't matter how you are consuming this content, whether you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or anywhere else that you get your podcasts. Remember to hit that like, follow, and subscribe button, as those points do matter. Before we let you all go, we want to thank our sponsors once again. First up, we want to get thanks DEB Concerts for rocking the DEB concert stage inside the Roadhouse at Rocklahoma, and all of the local events that he does throughout the year. You can find what's going on next for DEB Concerts by looking them up on social media. Once again, that's DEB Concerts. Also, we want to thank At Your Service Rentals, not only for putting up for all of our crap at Rocklahoma, but for giving us the ability to have our own portable restroom at our campsite, so we can squat in confidence at Rocklahoma, born and raised. And when it gets hot out there, he can also rent us some swimming pools. So he's got everything you need to make sure you have a comfortable festival and you are having a blast with your friends. So don't be like that guy looking for a place to go to the bathroom. What are you doing over there, buddy?
Dinner was full.
Yeah, I didn't call At Your Service Rentals. Also, want to thank Photography by Angel Lee for providing us those stunning photos of music festivals for going on 4 years now. She's taken our podcast to a whole other level, and we are so grateful to have her professional photography services. Also want to thank Rockovet for being our connection to our veterans, as we love to give back to the warriors who are ready to put it all on the line for our rights and freedoms in this country. I'm talking about Rockovet, the folks who have given away over 200 free passes to music festivals. Now, speaking of Rockovet, if you've been watching the show recently, you know we give code words away. If you are collecting your code word, this week's code word is Prior Liquor. Prior Liquor is your Rockovet code this week. If you are saving those codes, make sure that you put them up in a safe place, because the person with the most correct codes come Independence Day, 4th of July, we will be announcing a winner for GA Rocklahoma passes. Once again, the Rockovet code word is Prior Liquor. We also want to thank the Rocklahoma bitches for keeping the party going and being our favorite party cheerleaders at Rocklahoma, and the redneck bitches at Born and Raised. These ladies have been proud sponsors of the scavenger hunt at Rocklahoma for several years, donating guitars that we get signed by all of the artists that we encounter in the media tent. And last year they branched out to the scavenger hunt at Born and Raised. So we are so glad to have them as a proud sponsor. Also, we want to give a lot of thanks to the Big Ol' Bus, bringing a busload of debauchery to Rocklahoma and other festivals as well. If you would like to see a full list of all of the events and things they've got going on at Rocklahoma, visit survivingrocklahoma.com and click on the Rocklahoma Survival Guide, where you can find the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map. And we will have all of those events listed. Once again, thank you so much to Darren Pilkington for helping us take the map up to another level this year, as we will now have digital voting for the best campsite contests this year. And there'll be a QR code. It's been shared in the group so that you can print that on your flyers and all of the things you do for your campsite, so all of the folks can easily just scan that QR and vote for their pick for the best campsite as part of the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map. Also want to give a lot of thanks to Metalcore Clothing for making us the threads that keep the podcast going. If you would like to get your official licensed Surviving Rocklahoma merch, such as your proud member of your local music scene or the tribal skull logo, we will also have a new design commemorating our 10 years of mayhem event coming up Memorial Day weekend. We will have those shirts on sale as well. I'll have those details for you just as soon as I get them with a convenient link. So the best way to stay in the know is make sure you follow the podcast that keeps you full of all the info. Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma. Thank you all so much for joining us, and it has been an amazing show. I can't wait to see you all this weekend at the Venue Shrine at the Rockovet Benefit. But until next time, as always,